Welcome, everyone, to the evil within. I decided, a friend sent this to me, and I decided that I was going to stream it for Halloween. And it's going to be going all throughout Horror Month until I cleared it. Assignment DLC is now playable. The Consequence is now playable. The Executioner DLC is also playable. The Executioner we'll talk about a little bit later. The Executioner, though, as far as DLC is concerned, it's basically a series of minigames where you play as the murderous Executioner running around destroying and killing shit. And it's not that deep. So we're going to be doing survival mode because I don't play games on easy anymore to start. I play them on standard difficulty. I have played and beaten Evil Within's 1 and 2. If this does well enough, I'll do the Evil Within 2 right after, once I clear Monster Hunter Stories. Chapter 1, An Emergency Call. I've never played this on PC before. Normally I play games like this with a controller as opposed to a mouse and keyboard. So we'll see how I adapt. The beginning of this game is very narrative focused, so you probably won't hear me talk much until we start getting into the meat of the game. Detective Sebastian Castellanos. Oh my god. There's blood everywhere. Jesus, these people got eviscerated. Ruvik. That doesn't look very feasible. The fuck? Hello, rodent. Jesus. Ooh. That didn't sound good. He ripped that guy in half. You wouldn't rip that knife out of that person that cleanly. Oh, I don't like that being attached to the control button. Ordinary keys. Uh-oh. Oh, hi. This game is terrifying, and it's one of the better horror games. Ah, fuck my leg. I have actually beaten this game before. It's great. 2 quick ways for you to die right there. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm gonna die of, like, sepsis and shit because that just got in my leg wound. Oh, dear God. Oh, that's disgusting. Just making sure there's nothing over here. It's one of those, there shouldn't be anything over there, but... This was a game I was convinced I was never going to finish when I first started playing it, but it was kind of like Resident Evil meets Silent Hill in a few ways, but it still has its own flavor of doing things, and I actually appreciate that. There were a lot of people that also... this is kind of weird to me because people tried to say that certain games being checkpoint games are pieces of shit because they're checkpoint games, and I never understood where the hell that logic came from. But I think that largely came from a case of gamers who really believed that they should have to live with the mistakes that they made and be punished for them. But save scumming was still a thing even when that was an issue. So, yeah, still don't get that. Wasn't there supposed to be a collectible in here? Yeah. There's supposed to be a collectible in here. I wonder if they're in different locations. Okay. That was weird. I wonder if the collectible locations are changed or if there's certain collectibles that are not available in early playthrough. I'm not sure. Beside the lock gate at the far end of the sewer, there is a ladder which would take you to the old ward. If you could make it through there, you would find an elevator leading outside. You would be the one who escaped. You might be the one who survived. R. Interesting. That place did not feel like... why the hell is there barbed wire around this? Alright, I need a key for that. I need keys for that. This is a very good game, by the way. Like, The Evil Within is an incredibly good game. I enjoy it. I do think, though, this game does have 1 or 2 issues, and one of those being, holy fuck, yo. This game has a lot of instant death traps, and I kind of hate that because, on one hand, instant death traps are terrifying, but on the other hand, a lot of them can feel grossly unfair. I still managed to beat the game, though, and I know a friend who routinely used to beat this game on higher difficulties. Boiler room notes. STEM operation test begins. 13:15. Success. Confirmation of brainwave synchronization. Losses minimal. Continuing experiment. Agent collects the data. 13:30. Anomaly occurs. Not with the subject. The stenographer claimed they weren't feeling well and then fell into a coma for reasons unknown. Doctor orders STEM system terminated. Oh. Hey, go back in that archive. It's not letting me scroll. Yeah, it's not letting the mouse scroll. Why are you not letting me scroll? Really? That's very bizarre. Yeah, I'm scrolling with the mouse wheel and I can't scroll through the thing. Wish I knew what the hell that was about. Okay, that might be something I have to iron out as a kink. I'm not really sure why that's happening. I apologize. I'm crouching because I don't trust this place. I'm pretty sure you're safe in this early part of the game, though, at least until that happens. Hi. God damn, that man is strong to blow the door off its hinges like that. And of course he's running around with a chainsaw. You know, wouldn't be Texas Chainsaw Massacre if it wasn't a chainsaw. Are you gonna look in here and then just walk away and give me that jump scare feeling? Not quite. Man, you are pissed about the one that got away, ain't you? Oh. Oh, fuck. Yep. I knew that was going to happen. Well, there's the first death. Just to show you how easy it is to die in this game. There's how you die in the beginning. You let the angry man be a very angry man, and you let him stab you with his chainsaw. Oh, fuck. He came up right behind me and Castellanos didn't even acknowledge him that time. That's interesting. Pretty sure Castellanos is supposed to let me know that he's alerted. And that didn't just happen. Feels like he kind of knows where you are. This man is just very angry. I do think it's funny that I managed to die twice in that early sequence. It's not that hard to get around him, but he is actually relatively prescient compared to most early game stalker enemies. Oh, fuck me. Gotta get the fuck out of here! Hey, look, Cousin Ned, I don't want it! God damn it, Ned! A fucking lighter don't work. R.I.P. Tango Gameworks. You were a wonderful studio. The evil within. Somehow made it the hell away from that guy. Our leg is now magically no longer in intense agony. What the fuck? The hell's going on outside this hospital? The whole goddamn city's on fire! Oh my god. Jesus.
Damn it. How we cut off from everyone? Everyone must be dead. Everyone all right back there?
Just a few bumps. We're fine.
We will be once we're far away. A little further and we'll be fine.
Ooh. That's the end of the first chapter. What the hell? Bodies found in Lakeside Town. Cause of death remains a mystery. More than a dozen mutilated bodies found in village of Elk River. Several residents unaccounted for.
Hello? Anybody there? Is everyone else alright? The city.
The only soul here. What do you mean?
A hospital. I've been a hospital person.
Save points.
That smells like medicine.
Upgrade.
What the hell? No. Stop. Am I going crazy? Shit. What the hell is going on? Where am I? Kidman, where are you? Connolly! I should help. Help? Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital? 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 Hospital! What the fuck?
Trap parts acquired. Trap parts are needed to craft bolts for the agony crossbow and are used in the inventory screen. Stealth is kind of your best friend in the early parts of this game. The game is also trying to teach you that running away is important and a viable option. Do not forget that running away is an acceptable option to a problem. Don't be too proud to run away at all times. I didn't run from Connolly just because Connolly was one enemy and I had kind of been beating his ass relentlessly. Approach fallen enemies and press C to burn them, which destroys them completely. Burning consumes a match. If the same enemies are close enough, they can all be burned with one match. Other things besides corpses and enemies can also be burned. This game is very, very stingy with its resources, by the way, so if you're going to pick some stuff up, be careful with it. Just to show you enemies can burn. That symbol is kind of important. It's going to be on a lot of things around the course of the game. This game was created by Tango Gameworks. They are a now, I believe, defunct studio. Another victim of studios wanting way more out of their video games than they can conceivably get. And still trying to act like they're entirely in the right when they destroy studios. Finally got my gold badge, Detective Sebastian Castellanos. I like the sound of that. It seems a long time coming, but they say I'm one of the fastest to ever rise through the ranks. Can't wait to get started. I know that I can do more good as a detective than I ever could as a beat cop. Plus, I don't ever have to wear that damned uniform anymore. The pay bump doesn't hurt either. KCPD needs all the help they can get. There's a seemingly disproportionate amount of crime these days. Krimson City is my home, and it's my job to protect it. Hi. Clearly. Probably.
I don't know if that was a bad dream or this is.
So here is the upgrade system. The upgrade system allows you to enhance your HP, your life gauge, your maximum sprint time, your melee damage, your syringe recovery. If you go over to weapons, you can increase the weapon's base damage, the weapon's rate of fire, their reload speed, magazine capacity, and of course, its accuracy and critical hit chance. Raising critical hit chance, I would argue, is essential. However, you should note that the returns of raising critical hit chance base are not very good to start. And this is a fair bit of green gel to begin. You will notice, though, that it's not really all that much in the grand scheme. And increasing accuracy reduces weapon sway. This is something you should probably prioritize, particularly with the pistol, because it's very easy to miss a target with the pistol. Next is stocks. Stocks allow you to spend green gel to upgrade the amount of ammunition or item reserves you can carry of various items. You can carry a maximum of 4 syringes, for example. You can carry a maximum of 5 matches currently. You can upgrade that up to a maximum of 30, which is really good. You can upgrade your handgun ammunition capacity, because we can only carry a total of 10 bullets, which is kind of stupid to start. I'll be fucking honest with you. If I were to take away one thing, it would be the ridiculous restriction on ammo and without you having to spend a resource in order to be able to actually hold more of that resource. Things like grenades, syringes, matches, okay, yeah, I guess I can kind of see that. But ammo? Ammo is scarce enough in this game. Oftentimes having to leave behind bullets, to me, almost feels like a death sentence. Very largely due to how easy it is to die when you don't have them. So when we go over to abilities, sprint time is something that on much higher difficulties you absolutely want to prioritize. About the midpoint of the game, you absolutely should invest at least 2 levels into this, maybe more. Melee damage, I'll be honest with you. Upgrading your melee damage is worthless until you hit tier 4. And that is because your melee attack does a ridiculously small amount of damage. The only time you really want to melee is when you pick up things that like disposable one-use melee weapons like hatchets or torches, which will allow you to instantaneously kill or burn an enemy, but break when you use them. Syringe recovery is absolutely something I would recommend prioritizing because you need to stay alive. Upgrading your health gauge is also important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce my weapon sway, and I'm going to go into stock, and I'm going to increase the amount of handgun ammunition I can carry by 5 bullets. And that's what I'm going to upgrade first. There's no wrong answers there with your green gel. Let me make that clear. If you did something different, you don't have to. You don't have to do what I did. That's just what I do because I try to prioritize safety. Because I have a tendency to die in games like this. And not for no good reason. This is a game that is going to kill you. Suffer no delusions, you will die playing this game. And that's okay. This is a game that is meant to kill you. So, stealth kills are your friend. There is an issue, though, because some enemies do not die when you kill them that way. Other enemy types cannot actually be backstabbed. So... Stealth kills are semi-situational. I'm not going to burn that corpse because not every enemy actually needs to be burned in order to be killed. If the enemy's eyes stop glowing, here's your hint, that's when they're dead. If you blow their head off, they're dead. Like if an enemy loses their head, they are gone. And you will not get enough matches to burn all the corpses. A bit like RE1, you will not get enough kerosene to burn every single frickin' zombie. Just don't try. Pick and prioritize who and what you will set on fire when you do. The game will give you enough resources to get through. It will rarely ever give you enough resources to feel well stocked. That's pretty much kind of how the Evil Within works. I both like and hate it for that. You can light the hay on fire, you might notice. I'm not going to do that, but you can. The point of lighting the hay on fire is you lure the enemy over into the hay bales and you smack them into the hay bale. They light themselves on fire. They're dead. That's why you would do that. Some enemies will drop resources and ammunition. Others will not. Do not expect an enemy to drop you resources. If it does, it's not the game being particularly kind. It's the game cutting you a break. Which it will not do all the time. So don't expect it to. Just don't. I'm not going to burn him because he's dead. Wham! Damn, fucking 8 bullets from 2 enemies. I'm actually pretty lucky right there. When did they put a lighthouse on the lake? Has it always been there? That circling light passes over me. Passes through me. I feel like it takes something away each time. I can't remember what it was, though. That's a little creepy. So, tripwires were introduced earlier. This game has a lot of traps, yo. And you need to be extremely fucking careful about those traps. Because a lot of them will damage you. Most of them will just kind of straight up fucking kill you. If it doesn't kill you, it will make you often wish that it had. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, she was actually dead. One of the ways you can try and encourage the game, though, to give you more ammo is to increase your ammo capacity. Oh, shit. That is not what I tried to hit. Okay, sprint being right next to... Alright. Let's rebind some of these fucking keys, because that was dumb. Keyboard bindings. Strafe left, strafe right. Okay, sneak and hide. What is shift bound to? What? Okay. Whoa. Okay. No. No. Reset settings. Okay. What the fuck is going on here? Oh my god. Whoa! No. Okay, reset the keyboard. Okay, let me look at what the fuck everything is bound to. C is... Okay, C is marked to... is bound to burn. F is melee. R is reload. Walk doesn't have one. Okay. Shift is sprint. Okay. Okay. Yes, we are resetting the settings again because this machine still isn't fucking figuring itself out. No. Oh my god. No! Holy shit. How do you rebind the keys here? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to work with this way because it cannot rebind my keys? Oh my god, why? Why would you design that way? Like, this system does not work for me to reset it. What the fuck? I did not have issues like this trying to figure this damn game out on fucking console. Starting to think the PC port to this game might be a little suboptimal. Like, sprint is literally right above sneak on my key bindings. And I don't like that. That enemy can give you a very unfriendly hug, by the way. And they will if you let them. I don't know why stabbing him in the frickin' head with a knife kills him when a rebar through his skull doesn't work. Game is giving me a lot of matches. Stop hitting the F button to pick shit up, or to attack things when you need to hit space to pick shit up. Idiot. Killed 5 enemies in a row with sneak kill without being discovered. Nice. That was some shit. Thank you. I'm angry because I threw that and he ignored it. Oh, hi. let's get rid of this trap. Oh, it's over there. By the way, trap parts are stupendously frickin' useful. They're kind of going to be one of the most important resources you have in this entire game. Snag. Hello, Pebbles. Have you come to see me, Furby? Have you come to see me? Oh, there's another trap here. Good thing I'm running around crouched. Almost didn't see it. Oh my god. Game! Game! Oh my god. Oh, come on! I didn't even step on that one. By the way, yes, those traps do work on the enemy too. Probably should have burned those bodies before I did this. Come and get me. Come and get me. I want to do something stupid. I said I wanted to do something stupid, and the game just is not letting me do it. Oh. It didn't save the corpse. Of course. That one only makes sense. Oh, did you lose me? And his AI is blue screening. I didn't think their AI would do that. If anybody's wondering, I showed it off there just now, but those traps do actually work on the monsters. You can, in fact, kill them with their own bullshit. Those traps do not just magically only work on Sebastian Castellanos. They work on the enemies as well. And that's one of the best things about those traps. They work on the enemy just as readily as they work on you. By the way, that health threshold that I just regenerated up to, keep that health threshold in mind. If your health is below that threshold, you can't sprint. You might have noticed it back there, but you cannot sprint if your health is below a certain level. Oh dear. Excuse me. Pardon me. No, thank you. You may or may not have already noticed that Sebastian's sprint capacity is horrible. Like I said, investing at least one level into sprint is kind of mandatory by around mid-game. Well, I said 2 or 3 levels, actually. I think 1 level is actually mandatory after a certain point in this game. That's Chapter 2. I haven't played this game in a really long time, and it shows. I've also never played this game with a mouse and keyboard. Chapter 3, Claws of the Horde. Ew. Chapter 3, Claws of the Horde. Gotta have my drugs. This is gonna be real bad when I get to the fucking defense action scene. The game gives you some matches if for some reason you don't have any when you get here to burn this pile of bodies. So you can get them the hell out of the way and move. The game just wants you to know you can burn the dead. What I was trying to do back there when I tried to light that one thing on fire, when an enemy was chasing me, I was trying to light his friend's corpse on fire. And the game kind of just said no. Because his corpse, for some reason, wasn't where I left it. I'll be honest with you, I hate this sequence. This is one big death trap. Chock full of things to make you die. Hey kid, you want to see a dead body swinging from the ceiling? Galactic Conquest RTS beats your ass. Why is it beating your ass? Are you not getting upgrades in time or something? Bullets. Overwhelming your brain. Battlefront Galactic Conquest never did this. Overwhelming your brain how? Press space to stop the needle. Blue is a success, red is a failure. Stopping the needle in the blue zone within one rotation disarms the trap. Disarming the trap yields parts. If you don't stop it within that time frame, by the way, the bomb goes off, and 9 times out of 10, the sheer amount of damage you take, you just fucking die. That's gonna get me killed a lot. Shift and control being the sprint and stealth buttons. I might fiddle with the key bindings later to see if I can't find a way to rebind those keys, but the way they're working right now, they are not fucking behaving. And dear God, it's obnoxious. Oh. Hello, Hatchet. Lots of words on screen. Just take it one at a time. Like one thing at a time, bro. Sure, it can't be that bad. You can hide under the bed. Oh, look! Matches. Oh, I can hide in that if I wanted. Can also take a screenshot and see if you can give you. See if I give you my Steam name. I can look at it. Like I can look at it after my stream, I guess. That feels like the stupidest fucking plan I've ever heard in my life, Doctor. And I feel like you're only giving that plan so you have an excuse.
There's a crank on the
Why am I helping you pass through this? I thought you wanted me to distract them. You're heading in there before I am. Not much I can do if you don't give me time. He's distracting them?
That old guy's gonna get himself killed.
Hey, idiot. Maybe you should let the one with the weapon do the distracting. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I did not realize when he did that, it was going to bring them all fucking in here. Oh, shit. Hi! Nope, nope. I'll fucking burn your ass. I'll take that. He no longer has a face, so I don't need to worry about burning him. Just casually walk up and light a guy on fire. I'm not an amoral sadist. I totally am. Okay. Oh, hi. Excuse me. Oh, I run the fuck out the door. Dare to be stupid! Thanks. Could always use extra bullets. Okay, let's pick the gun back up real quick. Okay. Okay. Now, you're going to be hearing that guy growling and roaring over there for quite a while. I'm going to go out of my way to clean this entire village out before I scrap with that bastard, because you have to kill him in order to get out of here. And right now, he's chained up and locked in a place that I honestly kind of want him to stay in. But the game is not going to let me keep him there. I saw several Let's Plays of this game when it came out. One of the chief places where a lot of people kind of got stuck for a good 10 minutes often was here. And it was because nobody knew they needed to kill the big, ugly bastard that's chained down here. He actually needs to die. The game needs you to kill him. But it doesn't tell you that it needs you to kill him. And he is chained up, walled off, locked away in an area where he can't hurt you and you can't hurt him to start. You don't know that until you actually look at where the old fucker is. I walked away from the fucking stairs, didn't I? But I don't want to kill him. You know, it's like one of those, I don't want to let that guy out. That feels like the wrong decision. And that door is locked, because of course it is. Now, if you're crafty enough with your handling of these traps, you can disarm them, or you can wait for the enemy to be in a position where you could take advantage of them. By the way, keep in mind, the explosive that I disarmed earlier, number one, if I had mistimed that, I would have been dead. You alive? Yes, you were. Some enemies do play possum, by the way, when they think you're not looking. Oh, wow. I got a bunch of shit. Ooh, grenade! This stick grenade is a relic from nearly 100 years ago. How it ended up in private hands is unknown. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Steilhandgranate. It is a German World War II stick grenade. And it is our primary means of dealing splash damage for a little while. I apologize for the fact that that guy is going to be angry over there for quite a while, but he's just going to be angry over there for quite a while, because I'm not going to fight him until I'm positive I've cleaned out the entire village, so that when I fight him, he is the only thing I am fighting. Oh, that goddess statue. Hello. A flashbolt. Warhead for the agony crossbow that blinds opponents with a powerful flash. Blinded foes can be killed from any direction with a sneak kill. So if you can blind an enemy, you can kill them. Alright, this is one of those cases where spending a bullet is a profitable idea. Okay, this is the game letting you see around. Can I... Okay. So you may wonder why I shot that statue. If you were careful, if you were particularly astute, and you'll see it now when it's not obscured by that cloth, it dropped a key when I broke it. Those keys are really handy. And there's a ton of them scattered throughout the game. You want those keys. They open up lockbox safes in the hospital. Oh, wow. There's a lot of you in here. Thanks. The Agony Crossbow. This collapsible crossbow has a strong bowstring which appears capable of launching heavy projectiles. The Agony Crossbow is one of the most overpowered weapons in the game, and it is going to be our bestest, absolute bestest best buddy through the entire game. Explosive Bolt. Explosive warhead for the Agony Crossbow which will detonate when enemies approach. It can be placed on things like floors and walls and even enemies themselves. Sticking it on an enemy does not make it instantaneously detonate, by the way. It detonates after a few seconds, no matter what it sticks on. However, it can make short-term proximity mines if you are willing to use them. And you're a little bit clever about how you handle them. Oops. Powerful harpoon for the Agony Crossbow which impales opponents. The Harpoon Bolt. The Harpoon Bolt has a really nifty mechanic. It can be reused. Most of the time. After you shoot it. I just dropped a bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, the shotgun. Pump action shotgun with a short barrel and a wide choke sending pellets over a short but wide area. The shotgun is also going to be one of our best pals in the entirety of the best of everything. You may now create agony bolts using trap parts. Top my health off. Pick up that syringe. Snag those pistol bullets. The shotgun starts with a 4-round magazine and can't really hold very many shells outside of itself. One of the best things to upgrade early game, once you get the shotgun, is its spare ammo capacity. No, I'm not just saying that because it's a good fucking weapon. I'm also saying... What?
You're welcome to give it a try. Please, time is of the essence. It is imperative we find Leslie before.
Medical kit. Large syringe in this medical kit provides major health restoration with temporary side effects. There's a limited number of them, but they also increase max health a little with each use. Okay, so these medical kits, you're not going to find this again on New Game Plus runs. And yes, this game has a New Game Plus system. This is one of two ways to increase your maximum life, and you will need to remember that. There's a couple of issues with using it. Number one, if you use it in the middle of combat, it kind of gets you high a little bit, fucks up your aim and your stability. Again, you blow an enemy's head off, you do not have to burn him. They will never get up again. Shotgun shells. Let's look. How much spare ammo can this thing carry outside of itself? Okay, it has 4 in the mag and it can carry 4 outside. That's what I remember it having anyway. So my memory served me quite well in that particular regard. Ugh. Okay. Now I'm going in circles. Pick up a bottle. Bottles are useful distractions for the enemies in the village. And yes, I'm sneaking around a lot because I want to not die. And the power of stealth is very helpful when you don't want to die. Also, yeah. Shit. What the hell was that, game? What? Okay, that isn't infected. Well, infected is a word for it. Is there another door around? No. You might wonder why I'm being so hyper-conservative of my resources. That's why. The big guy in there is why. Oh, fuck. Stupid. Shotgun shells, eh? Fucking fry your ass. Now I'll show off how this works. Got myself a little bit of a max health boost. Can't really focus very well. Oh. I can't even pick up items. Shit. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. So, yeah. Use those out of combat, not mid-combat. You use those mid-combat, you're going to get fucked up. Glass just keeps randomly breaking in here. Good night, honey. Got back all the matches I used. Oops. Oh, he was actually dead. He's watching. We can't leave. Just in case he shoots me the instant I get up there. Also, I call shenanigans. I can't take his rifle. Huh. Okay. You won't get any mercy from me trying to stab me with a kitchen knife, lady. Damn! That was, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that last one there was kind of dumb. I assassinated one of those dickheads, and his fucking friend just kind of didn't notice until after I put the blade through his friend and dropped him. Uh, that was funny. Alright. Fun fact about the German stick grenade, it was actually notoriously unreliable, and I'm not making that up to be a dick. It was notoriously unreliable. Oh boy. Is he coming up that ladder? Yes, he is. Oh, that's the wrong fucking bolt. Okay, well, let's make a bolt. Let's rotate bolts. And then equip that bolt. Okay. Change bolts. Equip. Oh shit. He hits you once and you're done. Oh fuck. Okay, I don't know how that didn't hit me. I will be grateful. Get the fuck out! Oh no. Oh no. Sebastian. 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 Bro. For the love of God, don't do that to me. Really? I guess all that prep work actually paid off. I don't think Ruvik appreciated me murdering his murder hobo. 5,000 green gel. Or caked with all sorts of things. I don't want to know. How about that? How about I don't want to know? Whatever the fuck they're caked in. Ugh. Ooh, mutilated cow. Because why not? You know. Mutilated cow. Now, here's why you needed the chainsaw. All that prep work, and I must have done a pretty good fucking job of wearing that guy down, because, goddamn, son. What do you want? Got dark in here pretty quick. Holy shit. Alright, that's going to be the end of this particular stream. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Savage Hound Dusk, and I'll see you guys next time on The Evil Within. Have a nice day.